All right, what's going on, everybody? So, some gaming journalists appear to be mad and bothered by the recent Last of Us Part 2 trailer that premiered at Paris Games Week for being too violent. That's right. Leave it up to game journalists to find a problem where there is absolutely none. Okay? Some like Max Scoville from IGN. I seen an article, I believe it was at Polygon. I saw another one at Games Revolution having an issue, proposing an issue with the violence that was depicted in the this is the second trailer that has been shown for The Last of Us Part 2. A violent video game having a violent trailer. Who knew? Especially since the director Neil Druckmann said himself that The Last of Us 2 is going in a darker direction. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember him specifically saying that The Last of Us 2 is a game about revenge. Specifically remember him saying that in a developer diary. So it's going to be a little bit darker than The Last of Us. And it's going to be about revenge. It's going to be about death. There's going to be a lot of killing. There was a lot of killing in the first game. But they're having some type of issue with this game being violent, which makes absolutely no sense. Because it seems like what I've gathered from these complaints is it seems that they want Last of Us to, like, they expect more from Naughty Dog as far as the trailer go. Like, they wanted a deeper meaning to the trailer. They want, because it's a Naughty Dog game, the trailer had to be righteous, right? And it had to have this deeper meaning. Like, they were looking for the trailer to explain the meaning of life, right? And give them purpose. It's like they wanted this trailer to like win a Nobel Peace Prize or cure cancer or some shit. They were putting the trailer up to those standards. I'm like, bro, it's a video game trailer. And some points they were making were the trailer didn't really tell us anything relevant or give us any real information. It didn't really have a purpose. It missed a point. The trailer told us plenty of things. First of all, they think it just highlighted violence and didn't tell us any information. Number one, it revealed to us that we're going to be learning about what seems to be Ellie's mother. Also, we are going to be learning about the days or the years of the outbreak prior to the events of the original game. Because obviously, The Last of Us, I can't remember the exact time that The Last of Us is taking place after the outbreak, but it was several years, many years after the initial outbreak, right? It's not like the outbreak happened and The Last of Us picks up right there. No, we're learning about how people behaved, and apparently cults, and how people survived and how things were in the earlier days right after the outbreak, which we didn't know. They're expanding the Last of Us universe, and this trailer didn't include Ellie or Joel, which is what we're used to every trailer, and that's what we expected. But this trailer told us that, listen, they're going to be expanding on the universe, and we're going to learn about another entourage of characters, which is great. But no, leave it up to gaming journalists to find something wrong there, where there's absolutely no. It's too much violence. Like, why is there so much violence? Every gamer that saw the trailer, no problem. This is amazing. A trailer is supposed to get you intrigued. It's supposed to get you interested into buying the game, into what makes you want to see more of the game, which it did. All gamers felt like that. There were no complaints. Besides it not being actual gameplay itself, short of that, it was the in-game engine, but short of it not being actual gameplay, there was no complaints. None. But gaming journalists gotta leave it up to them to find an issue, like I said, where there's none. How about this? How about you go worry about getting good at games? Because we've learned, gaming journalists, y'all ain't good at that. Y'all barely good at actually being gaming journalists, let alone gamers. Let Naughty Dog do what they do. They're good at what they do. You, on the other hand, you suck at it. You suck at being a journalist and you suck at being a gamer. So how about you go work on that and leave Naughty Dog up to what they do, because they do it pretty damn good. And I'm someone who's critical of Naughty Dog games. Like, I love their games, but I'm still critical, right? I don't think like The Last of Us is this 10 out of 10 game like most people think. I think it should be very highly rated, but not 10 out of 10 in my opinion. I feel the same way about most of the Uncharted games. But Naughty Dog is definitely good at what they do. And there was nothing wrong with this trailer. It was a great trailer. So instead of complaining and finding an issue where there is none, go practice being a gamer. Go get good at that. Get good at that and go get good at being a gaming journalist instead of finding an issue where there is none. Shut up. I'm out.